because we are just 2 hours away from kickoff. And in case you can't recognize us right now, I'm Colleen Wolfe in sheep's clothing. Okay, we got. I don't know where Steve is. I can't find him, but we got Waldo over here.
That's right.
Elf on the shelf. You look really good as the elf on the shelf.
Dr. Evil.
Are you busy at Christmas time? My kids would love if you could visit and sit on the shelf for us.
Dr. Evil over there, Joe Thomas, and the Flash.
Shazam. No, that's Shazam. He has no athletic ability.
This is just fitting.
Somebody
because
was yelling at him.
So
hey,
fast.
Shazam!
Hey, Shazam! I was so fast
perfect.
when I played.
Yeah.
It was just a perfect outfit for me.
Shazam,
Noted
because
for
you
your
have no
scrambling
athletic
ability. Exactly.
Shazam.
So the irony not
Found
lost
his
on any of
athletic
us.
ability just a little too late.
Here we go, everybody. It's Halloween, and we're feeling great about it. So San Francisco, they are running the ball better than any season in franchise history and playing historically great defense to back it up. This marks the second season the 49ers have started 7-0. The last time they did it, Joe Montana was the quarterback. So everything is going according to plan for Kyle Shanahan and company in the Bay. They sit atop the NFC, just ahead of the one-loss Saints and Packers, who both appear on the 49ers' remaining schedule. A crowded NFC race, 10 teams at 500 or better, with San Francisco leading the pack. So, Steve, let's get into this right now and try and take us seriously as we're sitting here in these ridiculous costumes. I know my parents are probably proud. I'm still in college debt, but yet here I am on the show doing this. But, Steve, what is the biggest reason right now for the Niners, the fact that they're undefeated?
Well, you want to talk about this offense, but really what's keeping the 49ers undefeated and why they are as good as they are is the defense. This defense in the last 3 games, 4 for 26 of third down conversions by the opposing offense. They are stopping, and also a league low 20, below 20 punts the offense have made. So this offense for the San Francisco 49ers is getting a number of great opportunities because the defense is playing lights out. And we saw it last week against the Carolina Panthers. My hometown team, they got mollywopped yesterday, last week, and it was a shame.
Oh, well, Steve, it's not only just the defense. Specifically, it's that defensive line. The Niners have the best defensive line in the NFL. They're third right now in sacks. They got Nick Bosa, who is first in the NFL right now in pressure rates. And when you're able to do that, you're able to allow that offense on the other side of the field with Jimmy G to commit to the run game, which is how this entire offense is built. It's built around the run game, the play action for Jimmy G. When you're able to get after the quarterback, you don't ever put that pressure on Jimmy G and force him to stand in the pocket and win the game throwing 40-45 times.
Yeah, and we'll get into it a little bit more, but Kyle Shanahan, the aggressive way that he calls the games as well, there's just so many great things. It's so dynamic, this offense, this 49ers offense. But on the other side, you have the Cardinals right now. They're 3-4-1. Rookie quarterback Kyler Murray looking better over his last 4 games. But, Kurt, how close are the Cardinals right now to being playoff contenders? I know that sounds crazy, but how close right now are we?
I'm glad they put me in a mask for this.
Yeah.
I'm here in Arizona and have to answer this question.
Maybe a few beer cans coming at
But I tell you what, I think they're a long ways away from being a playoff contender. Now, I love Kyler Murray. I love what he brings to the table. They've got some good young pieces. Patrick Peterson, Budda Baker, Chandler Jones, Christian Kirk. We don't know how long Larry's going to be there, but David Johnson, Chase Edmonds. So there's a lot of good pieces here. But it's funny, we were just talking about the San Francisco 49ers, and what did we say? They win games and they're undefeated because they win in the trenches. They win up front. That, to me, is where the Arizona Cardinals have to get better. They've got some playmakers, but you got to get better up front if you want to compete for the playoffs.
Is there any way that we could show Kurt his tombstone one more time here?
Look,
Because
we heard Steve laughing next to me, and I was wondering what happened.
Look at
Made
his
us
40.
laugh
What I missed.
so hard.
Look at your 40.
The bottom line on there.
Man,
A lot of zeros.
Who's in the production truck
He's
here?
Flash, ladies
You guys
and gentlemen.
get that from my kids? I mean, come on.
Hey, speaking of your family right now, look, we're not the only ones dressed up, and we saw this awesome, awesome tweet of your grandkids.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Look at that.
Your wife sent this out, and oh my gosh, who are these 2 amazing kids?
So on the left is my granddaughter Nola, and she's obviously Prince. Party like it's 1999. And then we got little Elton John, Romy on the right. So awesome.
That is awesome.
My daughter Jessie always does a great job of putting the costumes together, but that's a winning combination right there.
I love it. That's
What's
awesome.
Elton John's name? Romy? Romy.
Oh,
Romy.
I love that.
Oh my God, great stuff. There's so many awesome costumes around us as well. A lot of people dressed up today, but Chandler Jones